Hey, welcome to our 10-day devotional for 2024. We are on day 10. And I felt the Holy Spirit lead me to Hebrews chapter 12, verses 1 through 3 to finish today. It says, therefore, and that therefore, it goes back to the verses before it. And it's talking about that great chapter, the Hall of Faith, Hebrews 11, and it ends. All these people earned a good reputation because of their faith. Yet none of them received all that God had promised, for God had something better in mind for us, so that they would not reach perfection without us. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a huge crowd of witnesses to the life of faith, let us strip off every weight that slows us down, especially the sin that so easily trips us up, and let us run with endurance the race that God has set before us. We do this by keeping our eyes on Jesus, the champion who initiates and perfects our faith. Because of the joy awaiting him, he endured the cross, disregarding its shame. Now he's seated in the place of honor beside God's throne. Think of all the hostility he endured from sinful people, then you won't become weary and give up. Isn't that powerful? Again, we see that theme of being encouraged so that we won't lose heart. Remember Galatians 6:9 from day 8 in our devotional, why we're not to lose heart? Because there's a harvest at stake, right? Yes, we keep our eyes on Jesus, but it's not to do nothing until he returns. No, it's for the strength to stand firm, to do the work of an evangelist until he returns. Why is all of this so important in these last days? Why is it so important that in 2024 we refocus, that we're strengthened? Look at Hebrews 12:25, and I believe this is just as important as it was when the book of Hebrews was written. In Hebrews 12:25, it says, be careful that you do not refuse to listen to the one who's speaking. For if the people of Israel didn't escape when they refused to listen to Moses, the earthly messenger, we will certainly not escape if we reject the one who speaks to us from heaven. Is that powerful or what? Don't refuse him who speaks. Church, don't. What did Jesus say to the 7 churches in Revelation? Let him who has ears hear what the Spirit is saying to the church. If I can leave you with anything at the end of this devotional, it's, what is God saying to you? What is he saying to you? My pastor, Pastor Benson, would always say, John, what's the Lord's leading on that? Meaning, what has God been telling you? What do you feel like he's leading you to do? What is God leading you to do? What is God's vision statement for you, your marriage, your household in 2024? What's the word of the Lord for you? Isn't it amazing? All the things that Deuteronomy chapter 8 tells us that we can live by. It says that we as believers live by every word that proceeds from the mouth of the Lord. Proceeds, current, present tense, proceeds. What is the word of the Lord that is currently proceeding from God's mouth to your heart? I would ask you to allow the Lord to lead. They that are led by the Spirit of God are called the sons of God. What is the Holy Spirit leading you to do? Do that. Do that. Be obedient. Fulfill your ministries. Strengthen yourself in the Lord, just like David had to. When it seemed like everyone was opposing him, he strengthened himself in the Lord. He sought God. God gave an instruction, and he recovered all. I believe this year will be a year of recovery for you as you walk in obedience to him. God bless you. Have an amazing year.